So this is a follow-up video on search methods for product research for dropshipping and online arbitrage, which is actually a series of videos that I have available. So see the description of this video so you can see what other videos are part of this whole training on this topic. Now, for this particular video, I am looking at a particular search method called sniping. In two previous videos, I looked at the category search and the brand search. Now, first of all, what is sniping actually? Well, I had previously defined sniping as searching other sellers' stores in order to find products. Now, what are the pros or cons of sniping? Well, sniping can be useful actually for finding products from a certain supplier that seller uses, and I will demonstrate in just about a minute how that actually works. However, there are some possible disadvantages or cons to sniping as well. From my experience, one is that the seller might not actually have a lot of profitable products, or they may not even have products from the particular suppliers that you might be looking for. But again, these things are not necessarily a problem. It's just something that we should be aware of. We should be aware of the advantages and disadvantages of the method that we use when we're searching for products. So now, when you do a brand search, as I demonstrated in the previous video, you are really targeting a certain supplier. So for instance, when you do this brand search for Zoro Select, you are trying to target Zoro.com, which is a very popular supplier for dropshipping and can be used for arbitrage as well. So if I were then to click on one of these products, for instance, if I click on this product, the idea is that I'm going to look at who is actually selling the product. So I'm not so much interested in this particular product at the moment. It's more about who is selling the product. So here's the seller's information. And this actually says shop Zoro tools on eBay. So let me see if the seller in this case is actually Zoro itself. Okay, so it turns out Zoro is the seller. And this is a good thing to find out as well, because if Zoro is the seller, it's going to be kind of hard to compete with them selling their own brand. So one thing is that a store like Zoro might sell on eBay and have their own store on eBay. But if you take the Mainstays brand, which will bring us to Walmart products, Walmart is too large a store to then have their own store on eBay. So what I will do now is target Walmart.com with the Mainstays brand, and I will just go ahead and pick the product that shows up at the top of my results. And again, I'm going to look at who is actually selling the product. And it's this particular seller. I will just go ahead and open their store and just to see what other products they are selling. And so the idea here is that if they sell one Mainstays product, which comes from Walmart, perhaps they sell other ones, and immediately I see other Mainstays products, and I just see other products, and there's a good possibility some of these products might come from Walmart. And I mean, who knows where else, and some of them might actually be profitable. But again, I mean, I'm really going to kind of focus a little on this disadvantage, which is that I really don't know what this seller's margins are. I don't know, I don't really know anything about the seller except that I got to the seller by clicking on a product. So it can work. The seller could happen to have some really good products here. And we can kind of make the assumption that in general, sellers are going to sell things that are profitable, but then not necessarily, not always. You really don't know how someone is managing their store or what they're doing. I definitely have sniped stores where products weren't even profitable. And this is a demonstration on eBay, but this is a general marketplace lesson. And so looking at Amazon.com, for instance, it's really the same process. You can open a product, and it's the same thing on Amazon. You can see everyone who's selling these products. And I can go down here and see who's selling. And it's really the same idea, right? I'm going to look for that particular seller, whoever they are. Okay, here goes the seller store. I'll just click on it. And, then I can go to like the products, and I don't really want to show up all their information here, but generally you can look at their products somewhere and see what products they are selling somewhere here. I actually don't do this much anymore on Amazon. Oh, see all products. There it is. Okay, currently offered by the seller. I was looking for that link. And so here you'll see all the different products that they're selling, and it's the same idea. You know, perhaps they have some good products in here, but maybe they don't. I mean, I don't know, right? So this is why, for me personally, and I know a lot of teachers on YouTube really swear by the method of sniping, and I do see some potential benefit in sniping when it comes to certain situations or suppliers, but I just really have to say we don't really know if the products are profitable, or how do we really know this is a very good seller. So, I mean, but of course we can look at their feedback and other things too, but you know, it's not really one of my favorite methods of actually doing a product search, but it is a method that can get you in touch with some different products, potentially maybe even from some different suppliers. As long as you're searching and looking at products, then you can potentially find what you're looking for. And that is pretty much it. I mean, I imagine you can also do this pretty much any marketplace where they have a link that you can click on to the actual seller. You can pretty much do the same thing and look at the products they're selling, and that is considered to be sniping. So anyway, just keep in mind, again, this video, some of these videos, including this video on search methods, is they are general videos. They're not meant for a particular marketplace. I'm just talking about ways people search for products within the research for dropshipping and online arbitrage in a very general way. But you can check links in the description of the video if you want to see what else other videos are part of this training, and even more detailed videos as far as different marketplaces and all of that. Again, this is a video from the Product Research for Dropshipping and Online Arbitrage series, brought to you by myself, Mr. Mark, and I do look forward to seeing you around on some of these other training videos.